Please adhere to YouTube select guidelines before viewing the content of this video. I do not encourage or condone any products, actions, or behaviors shown in this video. All videos are produced in a safe, professional, and controlled environment. Please do not attempt to replicate any actions performed during the video. All actions are performed by professionals.
Alrighty, so today I'm going to be going to a tobacco museum in Tokyo, Japan. A tobacco museum? That sounds right up my alley. So as such, I am indeed very excited to pay the 100 yen admission fee, or I think about like 75-cent admission fee, and to go see what their tobacco history is all like. You know what I'm saying? I'm very excited to see what the Japanese Tobacco Museum is like. This museum is actually called the Tobacco and Salt Museum. So I guess we're gonna see some salt-related exhibits too. But either way, I am still very excited to, well, go on a tour of the Tobacco and Salt Museum in Tokyo, Japan, that is for sure. I don't know if they're gonna let me vlog in there. If they don't, y'all are not gonna see this video, but I hope that they do. And they did have some signs up saying, hey, don't take photos, where the signs say photos are prohibited and everything like that kind of thing. I'll avoid that stuff. But hopefully they let me vlog in here. I'm not sure. I really do hope that they do though, because I really want to make this video. This is so sick. It's a tobacco museum kind of thing. It's a tobacco museum. But I do think without further ado, let's go ahead and go inside and see if I can actually vlog in this museum or not, and well, take a look at what the Tobacco Museum in Tokyo, Japan is all about. Of course, masks are still very much a thing in Japan, so I'm gonna go ahead and put my mask on real quick. Let's see. There we go. Got the drip on, you know what I'm saying? Got the drip, got the Carhartt drip on today, you know what I'm saying? Certainly no complaints on my behalf. Let's go ahead and go inside to make sure I'm not forgetting nothing or anything like that. Oh yeah, and one thing I forgot to mention, the JTI like factory and headquarters is like right there. No joke, that is the JTI headquarters. Japan Tobacco Incorporated, I think that's their factory right there. That's what it said on Google Maps. That's sick. That's so cool. The Tobacco Museum is right next to the JTI factory. That's so cool, I ain't gonna lie, y'all. Let's go inside though. Alright, so just gonna get some hand sanitizer on my hands, you know what I'm saying? Alright. Thank you very much. Hello. Tobacco and Salt Museum?
100 yen, please.
Oh.
Thank you.
Arigatou gozaimasu.
Second floor and third floor.
Okay. Ah, okay. So, okay.
Please take an escalator.
Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much. Well, sweet, y'all. They didn't have any issues with me vlogging, at least at the front desk. So I've got my museum guide and my admission ticket. So hopefully I'm all good to go. Hopefully I'm all good to go, you know what I'm saying? There we go. Oh, I almost tripped on the escalator. That would not have been fun. All right, so where am I supposed to go? This is the special exhibition room. And then, so I'm just gonna go ahead and take a look at the map real quick. So this is the map. I'm gonna go and just take a look at this real quick. So we can see, you come up, there's the special exhibition room. And then, oh, okay, I think I already paid. Okay, sweet, cool. So I've got to go up to the third floor if I want to see the culture and history of tobacco and all that sort of stuff. So I'm just going to go ahead and show you guys what's going on here. So the second floor, which is the one I'm on right now, is the salt floor. And then we've got the tobacco floor right there. I'm going to go through the salt floor real quick. I'm going to let the anticipation build. And then I think I'm going to go to the tobacco floor. I'm going to keep this in my hand though. Lots of rugs. I can't read any of the signs. I have no clue. I can't read any of the signs, y'all. I know what that is, though. That's a whale shark. Sharks. So this is the special exhibition room. I don't know what this really means, though. There's a dead whale for y'all. YouTube will probably age restrict this video because of that. So the world of salt is this way. Okay, sweet. Big bet. So I have to go this way to get to the world of salt, and then I'm gonna go upstairs and go to the tobacco museum. There we go. I'm talking quietly. I apologize if y'all can't hear very well. And it said as well on the front door that there should be a smoking area in here. So I think I might have to smoke a cigarette in the tobacco museum in Tokyo, Japan, which would be pretty cool, I ain't gonna lie. There's the bathrooms. I can read that. Rock salt from the UK. That's pretty cool. 600 kg. That's over 1,000 pounds. That's insane. I couldn't lift that. No way. Let's take a look at some. Let's take a look at some salt, y'all. I'm probably gonna edit a lot of this out in post, but I'm getting my 85-cent worth. I'm gonna go ahead and probably put my stuff in my backpack as well, or at least in my pocket. I'm actually gonna take a look at the flyer too. There we go. I put everything away. This is a boat made out of salt crystals. Okay, that's cool. This is cool. This is badass. Man, here I was thinking it's a salt museum. I was like, what's gonna be so cool about the salt museum? They have a boat made out of salt. That's badass. Use salt crystal cut in half. Come on. This is all salt? What? This is sick. I'm staggered. I thought this was going to be like the uninteresting portion because I'm interested in the tobacco. But no, this is actually really cool. Science of salt and the body. What? Okay, this is actually badass. And it's like really well done for like kids too. Like it's all very easy and simple to understand. They have a whole explanation of the salt making process right here. Oh, this is so cool. Salt making process in modern factories. This is badass. Do not touch. I won't touch. I do want to know. Oh, I don't want to watch a video. Never mind. This is cool. Modern salt. 1945. Oh, this is so cool. This is actually really neat, y'all. I'm kind of burning my way through this without really paying attention too much. Because I'm interested in the tobacco portion, but it's still really cool. So I guess this is like the old way they did it, I think. So this right here is supposedly rock salt from Poland. 1.4 tons. That's insane. That's insane. That's crazy. What? Oh, they got some weapons over here? Corian 2 from Malayan rock salt. This is really good. I thought this was just gonna be like a museum about like Japanese rock history, but it's actually or not rock history, salt history. But this is actually like a really well-rounded museum about salt. Any salt nerds out there, I apologize for dissing y'all. Y'all are really into this stuff. This is really cool. Rock salt, Iran, Pakistan, France, Vilma. Got any from the USA? USA, there we go. USA rock salt. The best rock salt. I thought it rhymes. The best rock salt. That's the best rock salt. UK, Colombia, Poland. This just looks like granite. That's so weird. Legend of Saint King in Poland. I have no clue what this says, but what I do know is that this guy's pretty badass. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know what any of this says. I have no clue. What I do know though, this guy looks cool. It's a religious looking statue, but he's holding salt. That's hilarious. Give myself a little selfie. Hell yeah. This is dope, bruh. This is so dope. Man, I love this. This is so cool. This is so cool. Rock salt. So I guess the first portion of the museum we walked through was how to get salt out of water. And then now we're looking at rock salt. This is way more in depth than I would have ever thought. Yo! It's lake salt from Salt Lake City. Or lake salt from the Great Salt Lake in the USA. That's what I'm talking about, bro. But it's not in Salt Lake City. It's not in the Salt Lakes. It's in Japan. That's crazy. Great Salt. Salt Lake, Death Valley, Chile again. Salt flats. Oh, so this one's talking about salt flats now. Oh, so dried up lake beds that used to be saltwater. Oh, that's so cool. So I guess this is like a representation of what it would be like. For under $1 for admission, this is really good. And I haven't even gotten to the tobacco board. I'm staggered right now, y'all. I'm going out the other side. I'm going upstairs. Let's see. Let's see. So now we're going to the tobacco portion. And this is the portion that I've been waiting for. This is the portion that I'm hype about. I'm gonna go through this portion a little bit more slowly. Alright, so history and culture of tobacco, and then there's another one over here. Do I want to go through this one first, or what do I want to do first? I gotta figure out what to do first. I'm gonna go take a look and see what there is. Oh, it's got a whole cigarette brand lineup? This is so badass. Is there a smoking lounge up here? Oh, that's it. That's it right there. That's the smoking lounge. Okay. I'm definitely gonna go have a smoke after I go through this museum. That is for sure. Alright, yeah, that's everything. Let's go to history and culture of tobacco. Oh, and they have a collection gallery? Okay, I gotta take a look at this first. I'm gonna take a look at this first because they have a collection gallery of, I assume, tobacco-related stuff. Maybe? Yes, tobacco. Tobacco containers. They have a collection of tobacco containers? Oh, this is dope. I want all of these. When you hear the word tobacco, most people today would probably think of cigarettes or heated tobacco products. Yet people haven't been enjoying tobacco leaves in many different ways before the advent of cigarettes. Kazama tobacco, finely cut tobacco leaves, pipe tobacco for which leaves are crushed cut, snuff tobacco for which leaves are rubbed and ground to powder. Stored in humidity. Come in various shapes and sizes, some being portable for ease of carrying, and tabletop use at home or elsewhere. They're also appealing in that while having the functionality of moisture control and storage, the materials and decorations reflect the owner's tastes. This time we will introduce tobacco containers for Japanese Kazama tobaccos, European pipe tobaccos, and Chinese and European snuffs. This is so cool. I'm gonna start at the end over here and work my way back this way. This is badass. So we can see one that is literally just a drawer. I don't know what it says. I assume this one's really old. These are all beautifully made. These are beautiful. So we see a bunch of wooden ones. And then I think there's like some porcelain ones down there. These are beautiful, y'all. These are beautifully made. This is so cool. I know I keep saying that, but it really is. I'm so hyped to be in a tobacco museum. I don't think there's a tobacco, well, maybe there's a tobacco museum in the United States, but I haven't been to it. So there ain't one in the United States if I haven't been to it, you know what I'm saying? These are beautiful right here, though. This one's probably, I think this is like an ashtray, maybe? Maybe it's like, for pipe tobacco, so you can just reach your hand inside and then grab it out. Not sure. That one right there is pretty cool. I have no clue what that says. This is, how are you supposed to carry anything in that? I don't understand how you're supposed to carry anything in that. I guess this is an example of what, wait. Oh, okay, I get it. Okay, I get it now, okay. So this is Japanese finely cut tobacco. So this is all the Japanese ones. And then this is all snuff containers. And then that's all European pipe tobacco. Okay, that's what it is. So these are all containers right here for Japanese, like finely cut tobacco. What do they call it? They called it Kazama tobacco. This is so cool. So yeah, you're literally just meant to pop open the lid, reach inside, and that's what you're meant to do. That's why it's like that. Oh, that's so cool. I'm gonna have to find myself one of these to use. I'm gonna buy one from the museum right now. Just kidding. I don't think I don't think they're selling me any of these. So these though are all for snuff, which explains why they're a lot smaller. This one looks like an AirPod case. Like it really does look like an AirPod case. There's a hard. This one is beautiful right here. That one right there is beautiful. That's so cool. I like the one that looks like an AirPod case too. This one right here, I think this one's probably my favorite. I mean, like pink and black rock it's carved out of. That's so cool. That's beautiful, y'all. All of these are gorgeously made. These are all gorgeous, y'all. These are all just beautiful. Wow. I'm enjoying this museum so far. Well worth the money. All right, so let's take a look at the European pipe tobaccos now. These are all pretty cool. I'm just gonna run down just so you guys can see them. Pretty cool if I do say so myself. And I'm just gonna go on these with the one as well. So now we're going to European pipe tobacco. Okay. So European pipe tobacco. Oh, it's warm in here, y'all. I'm gonna unzip my jacket. It is hot in here, y'all. So I think I'm gonna start right here. There's this one. So this one. These are all European pipe tobacco. They got the puppy. They got the guy reading his book. This is definitely from Germany. Definitely from Germany. There's no way it's not. They got a lady smoking a pipe. They got cats. And then they got another dog. Oh, this is so cool. I have no clue what these signs say. No clue at all. But this is still really, really, really cool, y'all. It's so cool. I don't really know what else to say in all honesty. It's just really cool to see a museum dedicated to tobacco, which is what I really, which is something I really enjoy. It's so nice to see a museum about it. I say as I was dissing on salt. I apologize if y'all are really big into salt. This one's gorgeous though. This one's gorgeous. These are all gorgeous, honestly. This one's got like a sort of, this one's like, I can't remember the right word for it. But it's like, it was treated in a certain way where it kind of shows up with like different colors and stuff. That's really cool. I really like the dog one. That's really cool. This one feels like something I'd see in a thrift shop, honestly. I ain't gonna lie. This one's cool. The cat one's really cool and the dog. I think my favorite's probably the cat one, this one, that one, and then probably the flower one over there. I think those are probably my favorites. So, man, these are so cool. Absolutely amazing. All right. Now that I've taken a look at the collection, their collection stuff, I think it's now time for me to go through the history and culture of tobacco. I think that's the plan. So here we go. So it's talking about the smoking gods at the Palenque ruins. The representative Mayan ruins of Palenque are located in modern state of Chiapas. Chiapas? I don't know. In southern Mexico. I might have to go next time I go to Mexico. Within the inner chamber of the Temple of the Cross in Palenque is a relief carving of a god smoking tobacco in a cigar-shaped form. I know y'all can't see it, but I'm staggered right now. This relief, currently the oldest known tobacco-related artifact in the world, implies that tobacco was once a sacred plant linked to the gods. Well, this is a known fact kind of thing, but that is really cool. So here's the temple. Here's where it's located. I'm not going really anywhere near there in Mexico, because last time I was in Mexico, I was like right there. Is it gonna show us? Is it gonna show us any cool footage of the guy smoking a stogie? Press the start button. Yes, I will press the start button. There it is, y'all.
一つのレリーフが残されています。ジャガーの毛皮をまとい、タバコを送り出す擬人化された神。
He's smoking. He's smoking. Oh, that's
これ
so
まで
cool.
に確認されたものとしては、最も古い喫煙のシーンです。
That's what I'm talking about, y'all. That's really cool.
タバコは南アメリカ原産の植物です。タバコを利用する文化もまた、その地で生まれ、南北アメリカ大陸に広まっていきました。しかし、
Man, it's just going over the whole over. Wow.
今とはかなり違うものでした。マヤをはじめとする中央アメリカの古代文明では、タバコの煙は天上界の神々と地上界の人間との間で祈りや信託を伝える役割を果たすと考えられていました。神への供物として儀式に欠かせなかったタバコは、また呪術的な治療にも利用されました。タバコを吸う神、それはタバコがかつて神と人をつなぐ神聖な存在であったことの記憶。タバコが安らぎや楽しみを得るための嗜好品として親しまれるようになっていくのは、まだしばらくあるということです。
That was really cool. That was really cool. That was only a 3-minute video. I learned so much. I learned so much. I thought tobacco originated from North and South America, but no, it was just from South America. This is actually teaching me so much. See, here's some tobacco plants. I see these pretty commonly in the state where I live, because I live in North Carolina, and North Carolina is like one of the biggest tobacco producers, so I drive by farms with these plants all the time. This tobacco plant is thought to have originated in the Andes Mountains in South America. The inhabitants of America smoked tobacco and snuffed it through the nose and chewed it. They created a diverse tobacco culture, using their tobacco as a holy plant offered up to the gods and using it in important rituals. I don't know if you can see that, but this is a Nicotina rustica, one of 2 agricultural species of tobacco cultivated in the areas of Asia such as India, Pakistan, and the Near and Middle East, as well as in Eastern Europe, Russia, Northern Africa, and other locations. It is thought to have originated 3,000 meters above sea level in Bolivia or Peru. And then so this is Nicotina rustica, and then this is Nicotina tabacco, which is one of 2 agricultural species of tobacco, is widely cultivated and used throughout the world. It is thought to have originated in the Andes Mountain near the border between present-day Bolivia and Argentina. So these both basically originated in the same area. There are some slight differences. This one's quite a bit taller, if I do say so myself. Oh, I accidentally, okay, never mind, that's okay. This one's quite a bit taller, if I do say so myself, than this one. But I mean, like, hey, it's not a big deal, you know what I'm saying? It's not a big deal at all. Very cool, though. The tobacco plant. Oh, they got peppers on here. They got flowers. I don't know what that says. I don't know what that says. So I guess all of these are plants that are related to tobacco. So there's flowers, and then there's peppers and tomatoes and stuff like that. Because tomatoes, it's all nightshade. Yes, these are all nightshades, I guess. I think I'm saying that correct. Correct me if I'm wrong. Okay, this is cool. I can't read any of it, so I'm gonna move on. But here we go. Here's what I'm here for. So here's ancient cultures and civilizations in the Americas. And it's so warm in here. I really want to I might just real quick take my gaiter off because it is very warm in here, y'all. Okay, there we go. Make sure I didn't forget anything on the ground, right? But I stopped the video just for a second there just to fix it because I accidentally clicked the screen and it started focusing in on an area that I didn't want it to focus in on. So I restarted the video after canceling that because I don't know how to cancel it when the video is still going. But, so, several advanced civilizations. Okay, so this is basically telling us the same stuff the video was telling us, except they've just got some stuff from ancient South American societies. But here we go. Here's the interesting stuff. So here we go. Here's a white glazed clay pipe with a foot. So this is meant to be a tabletop pipe that you smoke. And then so here's a corncob shaped clay pipe with a foot. So this is meant to be a tabletop pipe too. Oh, this is so cool. This is really cool. Then we have a snake. This is sick. Snake-shaped clay pipe. I don't even know how that's supposed to be. Oh no, there's a little hole in there. There's a little hole in there. Okay. So there's a coyote-shaped one. That's cool. And then a long-necked clay pipe. This is their portable version. No, I'm just kidding. These two are the portable versions. But that's really cool. Okay, so here's some really, really old clay pipes. So this one right here is from the 11th to early 16th century, Western Mexico. Same, and same. So this is all from the 11th to 16th, early 16th century, found in Western Mexico. That's really cool. Okay, interesting. Ancient cultural area of Mesoamerica and Central America contains a relatively large amount of tobacco-related materials, artifacts like Mayan smoking scenes, Mayan codexes, and pottery decorated with smoking scenes, clay pipes excavated, I can't pronounce that, in Western Mexico. Documented records of tobacco use in Central Mexico point to a unique tobacco culture created over centuries. That's cool. So now here it's saying that Mesoamerican pipe smoking was brought south by tribes migrating from northern Mexico beginning in the 11th century. Okay, this is cool. This is really cool. Oh, so now here's some stuff showing human figures smoking. Okay, so here's some art of some smoking stuff. Here's a tobacco plant. And so here's some more stuff of stuff smoking. There's some more pictures of stuff smoking. He's smoking, he's chugging that down. So this is from the 7th to 11th century, and it shows a guy smoking. And then this one shows a guy smoking, and this is from the 6th to 9th centuries. Wow, that's really old. That's older than your mom, bro. Older than your mom. Damn, and your mom's really damn old. And this one's from the 7th to 11th century as well. And he's smoking, you know what I'm saying? He's smoking. And here's some more pipes. So this one, this is pretty much just talking about like the, okay. So this is pretty much now talking about, okay, so it's spread up and everything like that. So a large number, in North America, a large number of pipes have been excavated from ruins, both east up through Europe in the Great Plains region, that stretches across the center west of the continent, implying that pipe smoking was popular in these areas. Okay. So here's, I don't know what this is. Coca leaf played a larger role in the region. I have no clue what that is. I have absolutely no clue. But what I do know is that these are all smoking things. This one has two. That's so cool. This one has two. One. These are so cute little pipes. I want a one header. I want a little pipe that has two holes. That's so cool. I want that, bro. I want that. Just imagine the video. Smoking tobacco out of a 7th century tobacco pipe. Imagine that, y'all. That would be badass. Small stone figure in the shape of a smoking person. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Stone monitor pipe. I have no clue. What does that even mean? Oh, so it's just like, huh. So there's a hole on this end, and then there's the bowl on top. That's interesting. And then here's stone pipes. That's huge. I don't think I'd want to lift that. Tabletop. Interesting. So these are all designed so well. These are so cool. Cooler than some pipes I see these days. That's really cool. I think I'm gonna move on now. So here's the Santa Maria. I don't know why they have a model of that. I assume probably because it's one of the ships that brought tobacco over, if I had to guess. So here's a model of a Spanish galleon. Pretty cool. And so now I guess we're moving on to, I think I want to go back here first because this is like the Japanese section. And I want to cover that in a little bit. Or this is like the sort of more modern area. So I'm going to go back here real quick, and I think this is going to start talking about like the history of it in Japan and whatnot. But it's all in kanji. Oh no, it's not all in kanji. Okay, sweet. So here we go. Tobacco and genre paintings. So in the early Edo period, there are many paintings of Japanese people smoking tobacco out of the long kisseru pipes. Speaking of which, since I'm in tobacco, I do want to smoke tobacco. Since I'm in Japan, I do want to smoke tobacco out of a kisseru pipe. That would be badass. So here's a record. Holographic record of the tobacco trend in Japan by Prince Hashijo Shihito, I think. So the record was written. Okay. Really cool. So here's some really nice pipes. Unusual rustic kisserus from the early Edo period. A heavy iron kisseru first appeared in the early Edo period. It was called a kenka kisseru fight pipe. It's thought to have been used as a club. Oh my god. Okay, so it's called fight pipes because it's so heavy. The guy who found out about this stuff thought that people clubbed each other to death with it instead of smoking out of it. That's why it's called the fight. I'm like, honestly, look at how big this thing is. I would not be surprised at all. That's cool though. That's so cool. Fight pipes. I had no clue that was even a thing until now. I'm learning so much. Early styles of smoking. In the initial period after smoking became an accepted practice in Japan, Japanese people learned how to smoke from the Western Europeans who came to Japan for trade. The Japanese of this era used kisserus with large bowls and long stems. The tobacco tray that they used was nothing more than a recycled version of tray used with incense burners. Later, a flint and metal striker pouch was used for carrying cut tobacco. Interesting. Really cool. So here's some more art and whatnot. So she's chilling, smoking, and then here's the rest of the painting. That's cool. Okay, really interesting. And so here's the timeline. But I can't read any of it except for this right here. So the shogunate offered several prohibitions against tobacco. The early prohibitions banned the smoking, sale, and purchase of tobacco. Later prohibitions also banned the cultivation of tobacco. In the end, the prohibitions changed to reduce the land used for the cultivation of tobacco by half. Despite the ban, tobacco nonetheless became popular throughout Japan, as we all know today. Interesting. So here's like an old setup. So here's the tobacco they would use. Here's a kisru pipe. Here's their setup to like grind everything. And then there's like their little pouch they'd use. And then there's the little pouch for the pipe itself. And I don't know what the thing up top is. But either way, this is still really cool. Okay, so yeah. This is basically just saying all of everything I said, I think. But they all have different names. So this is the kisru pipe. This is a tobacco on. And this is a tobacco core. So tobacco carrier, I'd assume. Tobacco box. So yeah, prepared tobacco. So this is essentially a modern day rolling tray. Or an old style modern day rolling tray. Okay. So yeah, smoked with kisserers. This is so cool. All right. Let's see, I can't read any of this except for this text right here. Okay, so in the Edo period, tobacco was typically consumed where it was made, but wholesalers also sold it in big cities where it wasn't made, which makes sense. That's pretty cool if I do say so myself. And then I'm assuming there's like a bunch of different tobacco varieties that I can't read anything. I don't know what any of this says, but either way, pretty cool stuff. I notice how they kind of skip over the entirety of Hokkaido up there. Probably because they don't grow tobacco in Hokkaido because it gets too cold, if I had to guess. So you used to be able to get custom made stuff like the pouches, and so you used to be able to get custom made pouches and kisseroos and stuff like that is essentially what this is saying right here. And so this is what an old storefront would look like if you lived in the Edo period and you wanted to buy a kisseroo and a carrying case and one of the boxes. This is what it would look like. This is so cool. Oh man, I'm learning so much. And then here we go. I hope it's not like a night of the museum. That's for sure. How's it going, guys? I hope all y'all are doing well. Various styles of tobacconist shops. Run by a married couple. The wife would brush away the dust and dirt from leaves, remove midribs, and finally roll the leaves. The husband would cut them. Kokuba tobacco from the ancient Osumi province in Japan was known for being high-quality tobacco. For this reason, many tobacco shops would write the characters kokubu or kokufu on paper sliding doors as shop signs. Okay, so I assume, so it's saying that right there is what that means. So this is basically what became like a tobacco sign. And does it say that up there? It does. So that symbol is the same as this symbol right here, and then that is the same as that, I think. No, that's not the same. That's not the same at all. But the first one is. The first one is. So this is what the preparation process used to look like. So he's cutting the tobacco, she's brushing it, and then she's handing her some paper. And then there's a cat in the back too. How cute. That's so cool. That's so cool. And then so here's some art of people smoking, I assume. I guess. Probably. Japanese people are often shown smoking tobacco. Makes sense. I'm trying to find where people are smoking, but I don't see it. I don't see anybody smoking right here. Oh, he's holding a kisseroo. There we go. He's holding a kisseroo. A parody Buddha. Oh man. So this is from the 1800s. And so this is a parody Buddha. Oh, that's hilarious. That's hilarious. I love that. Man, they were making Buddha parodies back in the 1800s. That's baller. Symbolic scenes from Crushing Gua. Okay. So just some art and everything. That's pretty cool. And then see, here we go. So what is this stuff supposed to be? So this is sake, tea, and tobacco. Popular stories with titles like Sake Cha, Tobacco Koran, Sake Tea, and Tobacco make a big fuss. And the sake and tobacco battles and the stories. Enterprise, sake, alcohol, tea, and tobacco characters exaggerated and mock each other's strengths and weaknesses in argument. Although silly stories, they do reveal that people of that time treated sake, tea, and tobacco as items of equal status and worth, which I would say is very accurate in all honesty. That's pretty cool. Okay. So here's some really fancy tobacco bonds. So here's like a wooden one made from natural wood with a pot in the center. Here's another one with ivies. I don't know what that means. Oh, like ivy leaves. Leaves. That's pretty cool. And here's another one. This one's all integrated. I love this one. And then this one's just a very simple one. That's pretty cool. This would be the one I'd want, honestly. Any of these is just too much. I want that one. And then so there's some more artifacts over here. So here's a flint striker. Here's a fuse. This is how you used to light your stuff. Tinder. Looks like pocket lint. Flint. Oopsies. Flint and metal striker pouch. And then a tinder box. And then here's some kisseroo pipes. So standard kisseroo with a bamboo stem. That's cool. Metal kisseroo. Glass kisseroo. This looks like a crack pipe. I ain't gonna lie, it really do look like a crack pipe. Kinda. It just looks like a one-hitter today. Like, this looks very modern. It really does not look that old. I can totally see somebody smoking out of these days, unlike the other two. This one looks so cool though. This one is engraved. That's badass. Hanging satchel. So this is like one that you're meant to like carry on your belt, I guess. Hanging. Oh, this is so cool. So it's got the carrying case for the pipe and that carrying case for your kisseroo pipes. That's how you do it. I gotta get a carrying case for my cigarettes. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. This is a breast pocket one. That's hilarious. This is so cool. Oh man. So this section over here goes into cigarettes, which is of course what I'm very interested in. But I think there's something I want to show you over here. But I think first off, I'm gonna go look at more kisseroo pipes because I want to do this in order. I want to do this whole thing in order. I'm gonna go through this a little bit fast though because I've seen a lot of kisseroo pipes already, and I don't know. Oh, what? Oh no, this isn't kisseroo pipes. This is kisseroo pipes. Okay, I'm gonna move back to that in a minute. Oh, and this guy has everything. This is not just kisseroo pipes either. So we have just normal pipes and stuff. So we have clay pipes from the 17th century. Clay pipe molds. That's cool. We have some clay pipes from the Netherlands in the end of the 19th century. And the United Kingdom as well. And then we have, I forgot to put my stuff back on 0.5. And we have some from the Netherlands, France, Netherlands. These are cool. That looks like a Gandalf pipe. Or no, that one at the top looks like a Gandalf pipe. These are cool. And see, here's some paintings of people smoking. Yes, sir. I can definitely see the inspiration of the kisseroo pipe from like something like that. That is for sure, because that's like a very long, elegant pipe kind of thing. And the kisseroo pipes really do look a lot like that, that is for sure. Very interesting. So now we have some more pipes. Cherry wood, wooden pipes with a metal lid. Smart move. So that's like an old-timey carb. That's hilarious. Wooden pipe with hunting dogs. This is so well made. And that one's horn and cherry wood stem. Oh, that's so cool. And it's got a lid too. Oh, these are so cool, bro. What? These are badass. Like, how are you even supposed to light that? How are you even supposed to light that? How are you supposed to? The thing is like over half my height. It's huge. How are you even supposed to light that? That's so cool though. Some more pipes, all with lids. And then we have some even more, wow, there's a lot of pipes. Damn. And then we have the hookah section over here I'll be going to in just a minute. Briar root. Briar pipe 7-day set. So this is your, oh, made by Dunhill. Now that's cool. Now that is cool, y'all. So this is a clog-shaped one up here. And they have a briar pipe. This is so cool. And this is like a tabletop one. It's Napoleon. It's a pipe of Napoleon's head. That's hilarious. And then there's just another guy. I don't care about that other guy. Napoleon though. Napoleon pipe. Hey yo, homie, we smoking out of the Napoleon pipe. That's hilarious. Had an officer machine pipe. Holding chicks. So it, what? It's an egg pipe. What? Dog pipe? Dog pipe? Dog pipe? Oh, these are so beautiful. These are gorgeous. What? These are amazing. So cool. And some more really, really, really long height pipes that are super well done. Wow. And briar pipe with metal ornament. This one, I think, is probably my favorite, though. I really like this one. It's very simple. There's not too much going on, but it's very elegant and very beautiful. I really like that one. I love that they have a Dunhill pipe. I love that they have Dunhill pipes in here, though. That's so cool. So here's a Venetian glass pipe. That's not the same kind of glass pipe they have these days, that's for sure. Wonder if you can put water in it. Maybe, actually, you could. Because, yeah, you could just have a little bit of water. Oh, okay, that's actually funny. That's actually pretty cool. So this is all glass pipes right here. That's cool. Bohemian glass pipes. I don't even know what that means. Bohemian. What does Bohemian mean? I don't know. I'm making myself look like a fool by not knowing. Ceramic tobacco jar. There's a cat. Another dog. More tobacco jars. Oh, man. Wait. It's a bird holding a cigar. And the bird is dressed as the Pope. I'm pretty sure the bird is dressed as the Pope. I want this, like, now. That is absolutely, that is so good. That is so good. I want that so bad. Oh, that's so cool. This has got to be one of the best, well put together museums for tobacco and stuff. This is amazing. So here we're getting to a bunch of snuff stuff. So yeah, here's like a bunch of snuff packages. Here's one that looks like a gun. And here's a bunch of others. A seashell, shoe. This one's really cool. There's a hand. All of them are pretty cool if I do say so myself. That's so cool. Metal vendor box for cigars. What? That's what that is right there. That's a metal vendor box for cigars. Cigar cutter with ashtray. This is badass. I want one of those. Pelican-shaped brass ashtray with cigar cutter. That's cool. It's Germany, United Kingdom, no surprise. With hunting dog. Cigar box with cigar cutter and striker. That's really cool. And then kennel-shaped wooden cigar box. This is also cool. Silver cigar cases. That's pretty cool. And then here we go. We get to porcelain cigarette holders. We can see that one looks a lot like a cigarette. porcelain cigarette holders. I want to smoke out of one of those. I want to smoke out of one of those so bad. That's so cool. This is all so cool, y'all. And then we have a bunch of, so this is like Native American pipes right here, which is pretty cool. Oh. What? It's a tomahawk shaped pipe. That's cool. That's actually badass. Tomahawk shaped pipe. That's actually really, really, really cool. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. That's so sick. And then we get to corncob pipes. That's pretty cool. And then we have some cigar labels down here. America's Pride, that's what I'm talking about. Chewing tobacco right there. Stone pipe with engraved human, bird, and animal. Walrus tusk pipe with hunting scenes. That's cool. Alright, this is so cool. Oh, what? He's got a tomahawk pipe. And he's holding a bottle. Bruh. I want one of these tomahawk pipes. Like, I'm not kidding. I want one of them. I need one. I need to smoke out of a tomahawk pipe, like, now. I'm gonna have to make my own if I can't find one for sale, which I don't think I'm gonna be able to, but that would be really cool. So here's some, oh, I'm gonna go over to the other side actually, because I think this is where we're supposed to start. So here's Middle Eastern, sort of like hookah, I think. Wood and brass water pipe. Okay, yeah, this is definitely not the type of water pipe people think of when they say water pipe these days, because usually when people say water pipe, they mean bongs. I'm not gonna say that too loud though, because it's Japan. But these are all really nice little water pipes. I'm like, I will admit, this one literally looks like a bong. It looks like a modern water pipe. Same with this one and this one. Those all look like very modern water pipes. No surprise there. These are all definitely more like hookahs, I'd say. This is really cool. This is like very much a modern hookah. And same with this one. These are really cool. So there's more pipes. Tanzania, Africa. So that's what I've got to do for a video. I've got to make a pipe out of a gourd. Oh, that's sick. I should totally do that. I've never thought about that before, but like gourd pipe, y'all. It works perfectly. Oh, I should totally do that. So here's some pipes that are very pretty, if I do say so myself. These are sick. Oh, here we go. Bamboo water pipes. So these are essentially, no, those are literally, what's it called? Steamroller pipes. These are steamroller pipes, right? Yeah, no, they're steamroller pipes because they're open on the bottom. So you can just stick them in the water and smoke it like a normal water pipe, or you can just use it like a steamroller pipe. That's dope. That's so cool. And then see, here's a bunch of snuff bottles. And here's some more long stem pipes. This is very long, I ain't gonna lie. So cool. Alrighty though, yo, I think I've almost covered everything I wanted to cover. Next up, we just have this one little section, and then I'm moving on to the cigarette section. So some more Asian countries other than China. Okay, that's pretty amusing. So this is oceanic pipes down here. So these are all from Oceania and whatnot. And then here's some gourd snuff containers. That's pretty cool. Porcelain water pipe with image of a dragon. That's badass. Oh, this is all so cool. I just wish I didn't have to wear my mask, because otherwise I'd be enjoying this a lot more. So here's some metal pipes. Oh wow, these are so intricately done. That's beautiful. Hell, all of these are like super intricately done. This one's pretty cool. Bamboo water pipe. Nice. Hella long. Alrighty, y'all. It's time for me to move on to cigarette stuff. So, let's go and take a look first off at cigarette holders. This is like deer tusk. Let me see some that are like, that's just a pipe, I think. Metal. I want one like that. This one is so cool. Oh, these are beautiful. These are beautiful. This one's so cool. That one is absolutely gorgeous. Wow. I want one. I want a cigarette holder like these. That is so beautiful. I love it. I absolutely love it. This one is gorgeous as well. That one's so nice. Wow. These are so cool. I think probably my favorite though, for what I'd actually use, is probably like this one right here or this one right here. Oopsies. That one right there. That one is really cool. Taking a look at some cigarette cases though. These are better than every cigarette case made today, because cigarette cases today are not really the best, I will admit. This one's clear. That's pretty cool. And we can see there's like some wooden ones. This one's got to be from like the 1950s because it's got Soviet Union stuff on it. But it's also got a fake Mickey Mouse on it. That's hilarious. What does it say? Oh yeah, that's definitely from the Soviet Union because it's got Russian on it. And so here's another wooden one. These are beautiful. Packaging was very fragile at the time when cigarettes began popularity. Well, that's soft packs after all. That is soft packs after all. So here we go. So now, moving on from the cigarette cases, we move on to cigarette cards, which according to this sign right here, were inserted into cigarette packs as a bonus gift to the customer. The cards are thought to have originally been included as a structural core to reinforce the fragile packaging used in the USA in the mid-19th century. These varied and beautiful cards became collectible and were useful in promoting cigarette sales. So it's like flavored cards in Europe now. That's pretty cool. Let's take a look at some of these flavor cards. Not flavor cards. Let's take a look at some of these cigarette cards. He's chilling. He's vibing. This is an iconic. Isn't this like an iconic painting or photo or something? I can't remember. I didn't even know that cigarette cards existed. You learn something new every day. Oh my God. I just realized I almost missed this. Oh, I almost missed this. Oh, that would have sucked if I missed this. I'm gonna put my hat in my backpack too. I know my hair is messed up right now, but I'm done. So yeah, I just went ahead and put my jacket in my backpack because it's so hot in here. It's insane. I'm actually sweating right now. It's so warm in here. I know that poster. I've seen that one before. I've seen that one before. I haven't seen any of these before. I've seen that one before. No. Old Gold. I haven't seen that poster, but that's pretty cool. Philip Morris Commanders. That's what, no, sorry, Cromwell. That does not say Commander. These are beautiful posters. These are beautiful posters. These are dope, bruh. This is a very iconic poster though. Let's take a look at some of these posters. Okay, and here's the list of all of the posters as well. Let's take a look at some of these. Are these OG cigarette posters? Oh wait, what? Oh, it's old cigarette packaging. So this is the posters. Oh, and then this is tobacco packages from around the world. Oh. That's so cool. So this is a demonstration of the original cultural tobacco oh, this is badass. So this is OG cigarette packaging, and it has the country where it's from right next to it. So this one's from Libya. This is really nice packaging. I'm gonna lie, I'm a huge fan, absolutely huge fan of this packaging. Here's some more. I really like this packaging. This packaging is really nice. This one's pretty cool too. Egypt. Ooh, Chad packaging. This is definitely the most Chad packaging I've seen. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. It's very simple. It's very beautiful packaging. It's definitely very Chad packaging. I ain't gonna lie. Viking, from a country that I'm not gonna say the word of. That I'm not gonna say the name of. Not saying that country's name. Not happening. Let's take a look at some others. So we have former Rhodesia Texan. That's hilarious. So it's Texan cigarettes from former Rhodesia. So these are from a country that doesn't even exist anymore. That's so cool. Madagascar. Oh, these are essentially just French. These might be French too, honestly. Because Madagascar, was it France? I think it used to be a French colony. Correct me if I'm wrong, I can't remember. And we have Mauritius. I think this is actually still France. I don't know though. Correct me if I'm wrong. That's cool. We'll put all this back. These are all from Africa. Central African Republic. Yo, he put himself on the packaging. What a baller. He put himself on the packaging? Oh, that's so cool. That's so cool. I'm gonna turn on my phone brightness. I just realized I needed to turn on my phone brightness because if I didn't, then my phone was probably gonna run out of battery. So I went ahead and turned on my phone brightness. But what a baller. He put himself on the packaging. That's so cool. Centro, pretty cool. So Centra for Central African Republic. And this is this is all in like French. Okay, interesting. So these are from like 1972. It says that right there. So here's some from Ethiopia. These are pretty cool. I think this one's probably the most baller one I've seen though. There we go. Here's some Rooster cigarettes, also known as cock cigarettes. Whoa. These are pretty cool though. 20 cigarettes. And then here's Safari cigarettes from Tanzania. And these actually have a cigarette on it. I don't think I've ever seen a cigarette pack with a cigarette, actually like a cigarette with a cork style filter and everything like that on it. This is so cool. This is so cool. Do I want to go through every single one of these? There's so many of them. I think I'm just going to pick and choose. I think I'm going to do two more. I'm going to do, I think, Europe and the Middle East. And then I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and do this side first. Oh, here's Pliers. United Kingdom, Dunhill, menthol filter. That's pretty cool. So yeah, Dunhills, of course, and here's some older ones. Here's Craven A's. I've heard of Craven A, I want to say pipe tobacco before, but I'm not sure if I'm thinking correctly of the right one. I feel like I've seen this packaging before, though. These are all pretty cool. Players, though, that's a pretty big name. Premiers, never heard of that. Northern Ireland, United Kingdom, and then Ireland. Pretty cool stuff. Let's take a look at the other side. So here's Turkey. This is some good packaging. It's got a lot of detail, but it's white backed. It's backed by white. It's backed by a white background. And for that reason, it looks minimalist, but there's still a lot of stuff going on with the design. This is really good packaging. I really like that. Oh, this is so cool. And I think I'm just gonna go through probably 2 more. I wanna go through one in Asia, and then I wanna do Central and South America and North America at the same time. So let's do this side first. So taking a look at the former Federation of Malaysia, we have New Light. This is actually a hilarious name. And then Night. So we've got New Light and then Night. That's pretty funny. And then Neptune Navy Cut from Singapore. Then we have, here we go, we get the Kretex. So here's Good Angaram, Kuda Kretek, and Krakatoa Kretek. That's pretty funny. I want to smoke a Krakatoa Kretek. Gives me like good crack like Krakatoa, right? And Good Angaram, of course, still exists. They are very, very, very well-known cigarettes these days, and I've smoked one. They are amazing, and I think they actually sell them in Japan too. I might have to pick one up while I'm here, or some up while I'm here, because I fucking love Good Angarams. These are pretty cool though. Let's move on to the other side. And we can see some from the Philippines and Hong Kong. So we have these ASEAM cigarettes. That sounds like it's right out of a what? ASEAM cigarettes. That sounds like it's right out of a. Oh, what was I gonna say? Sounds like it's right out of a Wile E. Not Wile E. Coyote. Roadrunner skit with Wile E. Coyote. That's what it sounds like. That's hilarious. We have Hong Kong. I know Double Happiness. Double Happiness still exists today. Yeah, I know Double Happiness. Great Wall cigarettes still exist today as well. Golden Slag, I'm not exactly sure about that. And then Coupon cigarettes. Oh, Coupon Golden Slag cigarettes. I'm not sure. These still exist today. These still exist today. I know that for sure. That's really cool to be able to see the old packaging. I assume if I go to the first Asia one, it's going to be Japan, right? No, actually, that's wrong. Oh, Australia. Here we go. Any Australians? Let me know if you guys recognize this stuff. Turf. Crown. Crown cigarettes are a thing. Not in Fiji anymore, I don't know. I mean, that might still be a thing in Fiji. I've never been to Fiji, I don't know. But that's pretty cool. They're a thing in the United States though. Here we go. So, I'm in Tokyo right now at the Tobacco Museum, and here we have some Brazilian cigarettes named Tokyo. That's pretty hilarious. Let's go ahead and look at one from Central and South America and North America too. So let's look at Central and South America. Oh, I recognize some of the packaging. So, here's Mexico. Corn paper, Pepel Arroz. Corn paper. Faroes. That's pretty cool. Oh no, sorry, not corn paper. Arroz is rice paper, so rice paper Faroes. I don't know if Faroes are still made with rice paper, but it would be cool to know. Let me know in the comments down below if you guys know that. Then we have Excelsior, Argentinos. And we have from Guatemala, Atlas Mentolados, Confiltro. And then from Cuba, we have Caribe, Havana, Cuba. Oh man, these are so, I want to smoke some Cuban cigarettes. Jamaica, Buccaneer. This is cool though. I'm so glad to have said that to be able to say that I've actually smoked the modern version of Faroes now. That's so cool. And looking from the US of A, we have pack or two that I've seen, and a pack or two that I haven't seen. So, this is really cool. Okay, so we have some very fancy Philip Morris cigarettes. So here's the front. This is beautiful. Such badass packaging. I love that. And then we have the classic camel filters, of course. And then we have L&Ms. What is going on with this L&M packaging? It's a guy and a girl. What? Oh, L&M, bring that back. Bring that back, L&M. I don't think they can regulation-wise. This is beautiful, though. What does that even say? It says full flavor blend. Oh, so this is just the normal L&M Reds. This is beautiful packaging, though. What? And yeah, hard pack. crush proof boxes we can see right there. These are beautiful. Then we have Cools. We have Willie the Cool Penguin. I don't know what he's doing right there, but we have Willie the Cool Penguin. That's really cool. And then we have Canada as well. Sportsman and Export A's. Smoked Export A's before. They are great. Belt filtre. I assume that means, yeah, filter tip. It's got French on one side and not French on the other side. Smart move by them. This has got to be some of the best packaging I've ever seen, though. That is beautiful. I love that. This is really good. This is really good. Of course, all of this is really good. This is amazing, though, and I want them to bring that back. What? That's so cool. Put that back. All right. Taking a look. So here's some more cigarette packs. So we have OG Chesterfields, even more OG than the Chesterfields I smoked from the 1960s. Drum cigarettes. Drum still exists as a rolling tobacco brand, but not as a cigarette brand anymore. Wide Awake, I like that. Oh, here we go. Carolina, that's what I'm talking about. That's so cool. That's so cool. Carolina cigarettes, bro. I want to smoke a Carolina cigarette. Then we have some other ones. We have Moon cigarettes. Moon cigarettes. This is beautiful packaging. I love this. That looks like something I draw. Made in America? What? I want to. This is hilarious. I love that cigarette. I love that. That's hilarious. That would never fly these days with the legislation to have these days in the United States, but that's still amazing. Gold Flake. Proof that Gold Flakes used to be sold in the United States. I don't know if it's the same Gold Flake brand though. Scissor cigarettes. These names are hilarious. I love the Moon cigarette packaging. That's hilarious. I love that. I want to smoke one of these. Cycle cigarettes. Liberty cigarettes, America, you know, the basic. Motor cigarettes. This is so cool. Bro, what? I'm learning so much. They have so much that I've never seen before. Like this is hilarious. That has gotta be the funniest pack of cigarettes I've ever seen. I love that. So here we go. Now we have a segment on foreigner perceptives. Oh, here we go. Let's see. Toward a New Age. With Perry's expedition in 1853, a new form of exchange began between Japan and foreign countries. Each created printed writings, recorded each other's lifestyles and customs, which they had first witnessed. Smoking customs were apparently also an uncommon sight, and there were many portrayals of smoking on both sides. Oh, okay. So the East India Company showed up, and that's what they're talking about right here. Okay. So basically, this is all art making fun of foreigners, of course. Foreigner perceptions of Japanese smoking, bigots, drawings of the Japanese. Yeah, it sounds about right. Oh no, his name is actually Bigot. It wasn't meant to be an insult. I was like, okay, I guess he might be a bigot, I don't know. No, his name is actually Bigot. French artist G. Bigot. Oh my god, I can't remember. What? That's hilarious. Maybe the art wasn't meant to be racist then. I have no clue. Traveled to Japan in 1882 for the purpose of studying woodblock prints like ukiyo, which ukiyo stuff is really cool. Drew vivid illustrations of Japanese society and lifestyle at the time. Among his works were many illustrations of people smoking kiss-through pipes, Japanese pipes, as well as smoking Japanese cigarettes, to which they seem unaccustomed. That's pretty cool stuff. They ballin'. Novel appearance of foreigners. That's hilarious. And so here we have some imported cigarettes. Old Gold. I know those. I know Old Gold. And these are Pinhead. I've never heard of Pinhead cigarettes before. These are still in the pack. I want these cigarettes. I want these cigarettes. I want to smoke them. Let me smoke the museum. I'll pay you. Not a lot of money, but I'll pay you. pay $5 for these pack of cigarettes. I'll even return the pack. I just want to smoke one. BDV cigarettes, smokerettes, that's hilarious. Tent cigarettes, that's hilarious. New tobacco items. So here's some Japanese cigarette cases, which are still pretty much the exact same thing as cigarette cases these days. There's no really major changes, it looks like. These are all very well made, of course, though. They are Japanese cigarette cases, after all. And then here we go. Here's some cigarette holders, which are all very nice. Here's like, I guess, a rolling set, a storage set or something like that. Match cases and match labels from before lighters. This is like the same size as a Zippo lighter. That's pretty cool. These are all so well done. That's so cool. And here's some match labels. That's so cool. Here's like tabletop ones right there. That's so cool, y'all. So I think I've covered everything in that room. So now it is time for me to take a look at everything else they have in here. All right, hand-operated cutting machine. So this is a, conic cutting machine. So this is a cutting machine said to have been invented in 1800. Okay, so this is basically a very old tobacco cutter that basically just compressed tobacco and then cut it like that. That's really cool. That's really cool. And then here's a hand-operated cutting machine, which uses cogwheels in its construction. Early 19th century. This one was made in the 18th century. This one's early 19th. This hand-operated produced 3.75 kg of cut tobacco per day, which is a lot. A pound of tobacco is a lot, and kg is even more than a pound. That's a lot of tobacco. Sakai cutting machine, 1890s. That's pretty cool. Uses standardized machine of the Monopoly Bureau. That's hilarious. That's sick. I have no clue what he's doing. Absolutely no clue. So here's a bedside tobacco tray. That's sick. Copper tobacco utensil set. And here's some histories of the Meiji period. Changes in traditional tobacco items. Okay. So basically what I'm hearing is that government edict banning the carrying of swords left artisans who made sword countermarks out of work, and these artisans turned instead to producing tobacco items. Were produced from high-cost materials with excellent craftsmanship. That's so cool. Also kind of sucks, but it's still really cool. So here we've got like bamboo and metal. That's really cool. That's badass. Let's take a look. See, here's a cigarette cart. Delivery wagon as an advertising medium. This cart was used to deliver Marai Bros Company Ltd cigarettes. It frequently traveled through town. Tobacco packages and promotional characters are drawn on the wagon's cargo carriage. As a result, the wagon served as an advertising medium, as it should. This is what everybody does today with every other product, so why not do it with cigarettes, you know what I'm saying? We can see guy holds a pack. There's a really big pack. Here's another really big pack. Best in the world, I believe it. I don't actually. Hero cigarettes. Hawk. To open, push this end. That's so cool. And then here you go. Old gold cigarettes. That's what I'm talking about, y'all. That's what I'm talking about. Oh my god, there's more cigarette packs. Oh, hell yeah. Oh. Yes, sir. 7 stars. Hope. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, this is a lot of packs of cigarettes. And here's like some old posters and stuff up here. He's got the Rottweiler. Trying to make that look as badass as possible, right? And so here's like modern ones, I guess. So I'll be moving on to that in a minute, but let's go in first off, I suppose, take a look at all of the cigarette packages and advertisements and whatnot from the Meiji Tobacco Advertising Wars. The tobacco industry is governed by a monopoly system. First the Monopoly Bureau and later the Japan Tobacco and Salt Public Corporation. So that's why this is the Japan Tobacco and Salt Museum, because that corporation is one. Interesting. Okay. The monopoly completed its historical mission and was abolished. Okay, makes sense. So it's privatized. Okay, but that makes sense why there's a salt portion too. So here's some cigarette packages from the Meiji period. Here's some others. Sunrise cigarettes, Race, Camela, anything I recognize? No, not really. Favorite cigarettes? Haha, these are my favorite cigarettes. Oh wait, they're not mine, they're the museum's favorite cigarettes. Interesting. Interesting. And then here's more modern cigarette packs. So here's some from like the early 1900s and stuff. I'll go ahead and show you all these. So here's like Cherry, Star, Lily. Here's some other ones, I don't know what those say. Monopoly era tobacco, fine cut tobacco, cigars, Golden Vat. Golden Vat still exists today. I've got to find some. Honeybee, Wealth, Homer. Pretty cool. Tobacco for export. That's pretty cool. Oh, here we go. Peace cigarettes. I got a pack of those. I'm gonna have to smoke one. I'm gonna lie, y'all. Glory cigarettes. Salon, Cherry, Paloma, Ferrara, Kohaku cigarettes from 1930. Oh no, so these are all from like the 1930s. Okay, that's pretty cool. I should have been paying attention to when these are from. Oh, it actually doesn't say. Oh no, wait, no. This is from 1904 to 1914. So all of these are from that 10-year period. And here's from 1915 to 1928. Coming down here. And 1929 to 1936. Excuse me. Coming down here. So Hope has been around for like almost 100 years, if not more. Palmoa. Here's a commemorative tobacco. That's pretty cool. Kyoto Tobacco Exhibition. That's cool, y'all. Kohaku. This packaging is fantastic. I love this packaging. This is really cool. I love this packaging. This is so distinct. Cherries, this is from 37 to 54. 46, 46, 48, 52. Peace, Corona. That's cool. And then here we go. We have 55 to 64 now. And then we have Highlight cigarettes. I think those still exist. We have a bunch of Hope cigarettes. We have Peace. Oh, what? This is a pack of Peace. What? That's so cool. This is badass packaging. I love that pack. This is all so badass. What? This is all, that all looks amazing. And here we go. Cigarettes from the Tokyo Olympics in 1964. That's so cool. And here we go. More commemorative Olympic cigarettes. What? That's so cool. Then we have Shinsei cigarettes. And here we go, 65 to 74. We have Cherry and Ran. And then here we go, we have the classic 7 stars packaging. Hope, 7 stars, Luna. This is all amazing. And the Expo 70 commemorative cigarettes. These are beautiful packs. Man, I wish cigarette packs still looked like that today. They're absolutely gorgeous. Gorgeous packs of cigarettes. Man, all of these look so amazing. What? This looks so cool. These all look so cool. This is beautiful. Beautiful. I'm not such a big fan of this one, but it's a funny name. This like text, mini star. That's so cool. Oh, you can hold. Oh, you can. What? So you get more details about it by doing that. I'm not going to do all that for all of the cigarettes, but that's still really cool. So now we have 75 to 84. So we have Mild 7. No longer called Mild 7, now called 7 stars because you can't put the name Mild on anything anymore. So, yeah. Oh, there are two. There's even more. MF cigarettes. What? It's the thing. What? And then there's more, right? There's so much. But I can't show y'all everything, I don't think. If I did, this video would be, I've been in here for an hour and a half already, and this video is not gonna be an hour and a half. So if y'all wanna see everything, come here yourself if you're in Tokyo. Great museum. I think I'm gonna finish looking at this. I'm gonna look at that. I'm gonna look at that. And then I think I'm gonna go have a smoke in their smoking area, and I think I'm gonna end the video right there. And then after I'm done having a smoke, I think I'm gonna come back and look even more. Because this stuff is so cool. Yo, what? This packaging is amazing. Mild 7, Cabin, Caster, Cabin 85, Halftime, Mellow Taste, Nova, Joker. This is great packaging, and this is from 75 to 84. Peace Lights, Frontier, Mild 7 more, Caster, Entry, Melody, Stingray, Liberia, 7 stars. This is 2001 through now, I guess. So we have 7 stars right here. So yeah, this is when it started to be called 7 stars because they couldn't be putting Mild 7 on it anymore. So here's Highlight. So yeah, this is when warning labels started to become a thing as well. Then we have advertisements concerned about the odor of cigarettes. So we have that. Then we have Mevis right here, and we have more Mevis. And then now we have heated tobacco products, which they put right here, which they're calling the new form of cigarettes. This is Plume. This museum is obviously sponsored by JTI, no surprise, because Plume is JTI's heated tobacco product, which I am planning on buying one of. It's like 15 bucks. It's really cheap, so I'm gonna get one here. Here we go though. I've gotta get, oh, this is so cool. Oh, look at all this. So this, let me just show y'all real quick. This is like an old tobacco store storefront that you would see in Japan. And here, oh, here's an old cigarette vending machine. Can I put money in here? Will it work? It won't work if I put money in it, right? Kubota made seed. Oh, that's so cool. And it actually still works too because the light's on. Oh, this is so cool. So we can see all of these right here. 150 yen. It's like what, $7? That's not bad at all. That's so cool. See, here's an old Japanese vending machine that you don't see anymore. And there's more. I could walk through here like 3 times and still miss everything. I didn't even know there were shelves all the way down here. There's so much. Come to this museum if y'all are in Tokyo, y'all. I'm getting tired. Come to this museum if y'all are in Tokyo, because there is so much to see, and you only have to pay $1 to get in. It's actually amazing. Oh man, wow. Here's a machine. This is a cigarette manufacturing machine. That's pretty cool. I'm gonna move on to the old storefront though, which I was gonna talk about and then I forgot to talk about. So here we have some 7 stars cartons. Do not touch that phone, apparently. And we have some packs down here, Lumberjack. Some pretty cool packs if I do say so myself. Cabin, Current, Hope, Luna, Epson. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna do this real quick. Oh, if I can. There we go. Let's see if this will work. Will this work in the way I want? Kind of. What cigarettes do you want? That's so cool. That's, whoopsies. That's so cool. Oh, I'm trying to fix my tripod. Okay, let's just leave it as is then. So I just realized that I accidentally turned off my video like 3 minutes ago Whoopsies, it is what it is. What I was saying during that time, though, is that I've pretty much covered everything I think I want to cover. This museum is so well put together. If you guys are in Tokyo, come by the Tobacco and Salt Museum. It really is fantastic, both the salt portion and the cigarette portion. I'm gonna go have a cigarette in their smoking area though, and I'm gonna finish off the video there, I think. But yeah, no, this is, wow, an amazing museum. Like, it's so cool that you get to see everything here. Like, this is what it would look like if you were selling cigarettes, kind of thing. You slide it open, grab the cigarette out, give them a cigarette. It's so cool. And there's so much stuff to look at. I might honestly have to come back before the end because I know I missed something. I might have to come back before the end of my trip. I'm here for 5 weeks. I've got plenty of time. But there's just so much on the walls. It's like sensory overload for me. I can't handle everything I'm seeing right now. There's so much I want to show y'all, but I can't show y'all in any compact amount of time. If y'all want to see the full museum, come to the full museum. There's no way in hell I've showed you everything they have to see. Honestly, you could spend like 5 or 6 hours in here, easily. If you really want to look at everything, probably realistically more like 2 hours. But for being literally just like one room, there's so much packed in here and it is insane. I'm gonna go have a cigarette though in their smoking area. And they have a TV too. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool TV if I do say so myself. Oh yeah, and here's all the old like storefronts and stuff. Like, look at that. It looks like a cigarette. That's pretty cool. But I'm gonna go have a cigarette in their smoking area and I'm gonna go end off the video right there because I don't have anything else to say in all honesty. I think I've showed you guys everything I wanted to show y'all. And as said, if y'all are ever in Tokyo, come to this museum. It's amazing. This is an amazing museum. And here we go. They have some quotes about cigarettes up. I know they have another one too. I saw it coming in. It was a Winston Churchill quote. But yeah, this is so cool. Like that, you could do this. It's just so cool. Alrighty then. I'm gonna stop biding time. I'm gonna go have my smoke. Smoking area. This has got to be the nicest. I know I'm normally not showing everything to y'all, right? There we go. This has got to be the nicest smoking room I've been in so far in my time. Most of them don't even have seats. Oh man. Wow, I'm a little bit sweaty right now, y'all, I ain't gonna lie. Most of the smoking rooms I've been in don't even have seats. This is a really, really, really nice smoking room. Let me just show y'all real quick. Look at how nice this room is. This room is beautiful. A little bit echoey, don't get me wrong, but like, don't matter. That don't matter kind of thing. So yeah, my cigarettes are all I'm not smoking any Japanese cigarettes today. I got some other cigarettes to smoke through. So I'm gonna go and get one of these lit up. Go ahead and make sure that's all good. And before I get it all lit up, actually, I'm gonna go and take a sip of water because, man, oh man, I've been talking for like, I wanna say I've got like an hour and a half of video from the museum. I've been in here for an hour and a half talking. And man, I ain't gonna lie, I really am tired. Oh, says there's a gentle updraft in this room form between the floor intake fan and the roof outlet fan. This ventilation results in a comfortable and pleasant smoking experience that was not possible with traditional roof vent systems. I will admit, this place is really nice, and it doesn't smell as intensely like cigarette smoke as some of the other smoking rooms I've been in. Let's go and get this all lit up though. Yes sir, yes sir, I'm saying. Man. Oh man, that sun relief. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. I really cannot complain, y'all. Wow. This place is really nice. This museum is fantastic. Big bed. I just wanted to make sure y'all can see me properly, and I'm pretty sure that y'all can. Wow. You know, this museum is great. This museum really is fantastic. I am so impressed right now. I'm like, it was 100 yen to get in. And I've been in here for an hour and a half, and there's more stuff I want to go look at. It's such a good museum. I feel like I missed so much. I haven't looked at everything. And like, don't get me wrong, I know a lot of this video is covering the history stuff, but I wanted to cover that in the video, but I know it's not really what my channel's about, but it's still really cool. I'm like, it's a tobacco museum, I gotta see, in Japan kind of thing, I wanna see what they've got. And I'm really glad I got to do that. It was really interesting. But there's a lot of stuff in the cigarette portion that I feel like I missed so much. And I wanna go back and take a look at. It's so cool, so cool. This smoking room was worth the entry. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. This smoking room was worth the entry. Man, I really do have no complaints on my behalf. It's a little bit echoey, but still, it's beautiful. It is a great smoking room. And I haven't actually, I said I wasn't gonna smoke a Japanese cigarette today. That's because I actually haven't, smoked a Japanese cigarette yet. I've been looking for a proper place to really record my video on the cigarettes I want to smoke for the first time. I've got the pack on me, but I've been looking for a proper place, and I'm thinking, after the end of this video, I might head out, go take a piss, head out of the room that is, go take a piss, and maybe eat a snack, drink some water, come back in here, and I might go ahead and record that video. Don't get me wrong, this room is pretty echoey, but it's really windy outside, so which is worse, echo or wind? I don't know. Both are pretty bad. There's nobody else in here. Smoking rooms are packed in Japan. They are packed in Japan, absolutely packed. I was hoping I could just smoke in one of those, but there's just so many people coming in. A lot of them play music as well. This one has no music. It's just so chill. Nobody's in here. And I think even if somebody came in here, I don't think they'd mind me recording. As long as I'm only recording myself, that is. Yeah. No, I think I might smoke a Japanese cigarette for the first time in this room in tomorrow's video. I'm not gonna do it today's video because I gotta have a separate video on that. You know what I'm saying? Well, I've been enjoying this cigarette, that is for sure. I certainly hope you guys have enjoyed watching this video. I think I'm gonna go and end the video right here. If you guys have enjoyed watching this video, where I went to a tobacco museum in Tokyo, Japan, of course, please make sure to like and subscribe for more content. I have my Instagram, my book, my merch, my P.O. box, and my second channel, all in the description down below. Go check it all out. But yeah, thank you very much for watching, y'all. It's been a lot of fun making this video, and I'm very, very, very glad to have been able to show this museum off. And this is my first time ever in this museum. I've never been to this museum before, and it was an amazing experience. I highly recommend, whether you're a smoker, whether you're not, either way, it's super fucking cool. It's super fucking cool. This museum is so nice. Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm gonna be coming back the next time I'm in Japan, for sure, 100%. There's no doubt in my mind I'm coming back. Until the next one, y'all, stay safe and peace, and have a great one. Yes, sir, you know what I'm saying?